Hey, this is Jenny Jones, AI Growth TV Hub. What is going on, people? I got some stuff for you guys today. You know what? I'm planning this for an hour. Some strange things are going to happen today. When I say strange, strange things are going to happen today. Thank you guys for joining us here. Shout out to my guy C Store. He's funny. He's like, "Oh, dude, you got to tell people when you're going live." I'm like, "Dude, at this, I'm moving at the speed of AI now. So if I say I'm going live in 5 minutes, just be ready. Stop what you're doing. If you're going to dinner with your wife, C Store, then tell your wife, "Hey, I gotta go because Jenny's going live." Don't tell her I said that. No, all right. So especially um what's his name? He was gonna kill me if I say something like that. All right, so listen, today is gonna be you stop by today is gonna be worth it. I'm gonna make sure that I make it worth it today. Who's in the house? Who's in the building? C Store is here. Who else is here? Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. I don't get those that much any often. I think you guys you should, you know what it is? I think you guys used to take me for granted. Now that I'm gone, it's like Jenny's gone. Because I'm trying to find out. You guys got to let me know in the chat. I'm trying to find out if I'm still valuable, if I'm still worth anything or something like that. You guys got to let me know. I don't even know. It's not like I need you to praise me or like I'm some king and you got to kiss the ring. That's a whole another story for another day. But no, just let me know. Hey, Jenny, we still need you around. We still need you to plug in, give us the insights, let us know what's going on. I got to know because I got so many other businesses that's pulling at me that those businesses are picking up the tools and all that. I think people are in this waiting pattern. So I don't know what's happening with tools, but I'm trying to get into the tools. Robin Reach. Okay, okay, we're gonna look at that. Who else is here? Blue Alpha Anthony. Anthony, are you back? You can sign into the channel again. I knew you couldn't for a minute. So sounds like you're back. What did you do, man? Was you on punishment? Was you on YouTube punishment? Is that Anthony? Yeah, that is Blue Anthony. That is Blue Alpha Anthony. Is that you, my guy? All right. So listen, we're gonna jump right into it. Today is gonna be packed. If you leave today, I promise you, you're gonna miss some juice. I got it packed. Now, what I want to start doing is when I do my lives, I want to have intent, right? I don't want you guys to think, oh, Jenny's just coming on to sell something. No, I'm trying to give value when you guys show up. All right. Is that Blue Alpha? Is that Anthony? Is that you? It says Blue Alpha Anthony. I don't know if that's you or not. I think I'm thinking of somebody else. All right, so let's get right into it. Let's take so you tell me if oh okay. So you're not banned anymore, you got a new title. Because I couldn't find out whatever happened to your channel or your title, whatever. Um Lead Rocks. I think I have Lead Rocks. Um, let's talk about Robin Reach. You guys tell me. I'm gonna pull it up, but you tell me what I buy this tool, right? So I kind of want to do that, right? I want to send some of these tools through the checklist to see if I would pick them up. And let's see. Let's see. What is it? Blue Robin? Is that what you said? It wasn't even on my radar, man. Let me see. Is it Blue Robin? No, it's Robin Reach. I'm tripping. I'm thinking mixing you up with. Okay, so Robin Reach. All right, so let's share. I'm gonna share a screen with that. I got some surprises. I promise you. What I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna just start shocking you guys, and it's gonna be live stuff. It's not gonna be this. Oh, I'll catch you record it. You might record it, but you might catch something that I'm doing live. So I just want you guys. I want to make sure you guys know. All right, so let's look at the tool, right? Manage social media by talking to AI. All right. Automate social media across 12 platforms. I like that with AI content creation, MCP integration, and repurposing. So what does this tell us right here? I'm gonna look for you guys. He say out of jail. MCP. All right, so you tell me why you see an MCP, right? Because MCP means a lot these days, right? Let me give you guys the actual. What is MCP? I got to give you that. It's so difficult to remember. Let me see. I want to tell you guys it. Let's see. All right, so and all right, so MCP. I'm trying to get you the exact terminology. It stands for no, let me see. Master control programs. MCP server can be a server running a master control program which manages tasks, scheduling, and resource allocation. In some cases, it refers to servers that manage or orchestrate multiple computing nodes or services. So in this case, when you see MCP, so let's start identifying some of the stuff. So when you see MCP, right, or master control program, that basically means that it can take multiple nodes, multiple inputs, and can do some things on the back end for you. So right now we're going around, we're cutting, pasting, moving this here, moving that there. If something has an MCP server, that means you can kind of put stuff on that server and it'll kind of orchestrate a lot of the activity on that server. So that's kind of what that means. So MCP, for me to see MCP on this, but here's what is our challenge on this? Connect Claude, ChatGPT, and Kodak, right? A lot of stuff can't connect Kodak to manage your entire social presence with 40 plus AI driven actions published natively to 12 platforms, including Telegram, Threads, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all from one dashboard. Wow, that's saying a lot. So the alternative to Buffer and Hootsuite, this may have some activity. I kind of like what I'm hearing, but honestly, I can probably build with this. I'm not saying that as a flex. I'm just saying this is a tool that could probably be easily duplicated, but I'm not saying, can you hear me? You guys can't hear me? Who can't hear me? Everybody, you guys should know. I should know if you guys can't hear me by now. Let me test. Let me see where I'm at. You guys should be able to hear me. I don't know why you say. Let me see. You guys hear me? Why you can't hear me? I don't know where I'm at. So you guys still can't hear me? Let me see. I don't know why you guys can't hear me. I can hear you. Can't hear you. I can hear you now. Oh, okay. I don't know what that was about. So tell me right now. So what do you think? Tone, what do you think about this? Blue Alpha. What do you think about this particular tool? What do you think? Thanks, Blue Yeti. So what do you think about this tool here? So it's a social media manager. Let me tell you guys. All right. I just got word. I have a special guest coming. I have no idea what time they're going to show up. They're just going to show up. So you guys got to hang out. And I may have some, thanks, Digital Vibes. I may have, I might have some giveaways. Oh, crap. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. A person says, "Hey, I would join you, but you didn't give me the link." And I'm like, "Oh crap, you're right. I didn't give you the link." Hold on. Where's the link? Oh, here it is right here. Here it is right here. So let me send this link to somebody. So give me a second. They said they want to join. I said, hey, I got a tough crowd. You can join, but they are tough. Okay, so hold on. Hold on, people. Hold on, people. All right, let me see if they get this. All right, so just sent them the link. I don't know if they're going to get it. I may have to do something else. All right, I have three others, so I did not even look at it. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of my problem. I kind of have that already, but let me tell you, hold on, I'm still trying to see because they like, hey, send me the link here. So, hold on, let me try one other thing. Posting from within your LLMs was what caught my eye. No, I like that strategy. I just don't think so. Here's what I'll say at this point. This is me, and I don't have any. I just don't think that. I just think that this day and age, I need stuff that's gonna make my cash register ring like within the next 30 days, right? And what I'm getting from, hold on, what I'm getting from this tool, it's a social media tool, right? Hold on. So let me see. Go right here. Oh, here we go. I gotta send this out because I got a special guest that's gonna join. All right. So here we go. I think they should be good now. All right. So no, so I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with this tool. I just don't think that this tool for me and my business is not going to move the needle for me in my business today. And the only reason why I said it is because, and I want to share a secret with you guys, right? Let me see how many people are on here. Let me see how many people are going to get the secret. Okay, let me see. Oh, a couple people, about 8 or 9 people. All right, he got the link. All right, so let me tell you my secret before I bring out my special guest. All right, so the secret is when you talk about programs like things that interact with Twitter and was it Blue Sky and Facebook and who are those other ones? LinkedIn. Those are social platforms, right? Those are social. Those your stuff will be relevant for like an hour or 2 hours. That's it. Your stuff doesn't live. My fascination with YouTube is a digital property. Whatever you put up there, it is going to last for a lifetime or until you get banned, like Blue Alpha. But it will last for a long time. So let's say I put some out today and I may talk about a certain tool, right? Well, if that tool comes out with an update in 2 years, 3 years, and someone still wants to see about that tool, they're going to do a search and it's still going to bring it up to them from 2, 3 years later. Social media, you're dead after that hour or two. The algorithm kind of takes you in and all that other stuff. So, anyway, um, all right. So, I'm going to bring my special guest on. I want to make sure now. I'm going to bring my special guest. Are you guys ready for the? You guys, we're going to come back to the tools review, but I want to bring in my special guest. I don't think you guys are expecting this, but I'm gonna bring him on. This is gonna crack you guys up. Let me see. Hey, sir, how you doing?
Doing amazing. How are you?
Do you guys know who this is? Do you, do you know who this is? This is the founder of Akato. This is the founder of Akato in the flesh, right? How you doing now? Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Give us a 60-second. I'm gonna put you on a single shot. Give us a 60-second commercial. Let us know who you are and what is the new world order when it comes to Akato.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. on your show, Jerry. It is absolute pleasure to be here. Um, I hope the introduction is not required. You know what a Carol is. It's been there in the market for a couple of years. We've
No,
been
some
working.
people no, some people need to. So give us a teaser. They want to know because we're going to get into a lot today. So give us the full appetite. Let us know what's going on. You say, Mr. Somebody say Mr. Dale himself. We'll get into that, but go ahead. Give us. We talking about Akato today. So go ahead. We'll get into that. Go
Sure,
ahead.
sure. So just to give a background, so we're a back India-based company. We're into building enterprise softwares. We've been working on it from the last couple of years, solving problem for enterprises, high security based, enterprise softwares. And Acadel, we launched a couple of years back on AppSumo. From there, the journey has been great. We are cash positive on the recurring revenues, and most of the people used to ask me, many used to ask me, like, why are you coming back to AppSumo again? Because that's a great community to work with. You get some real insights instead of you asking the recurring customers who are pretty much busy all the time. Not saying LTD community is not busy, but they're more open to share, ideas with you. Literally become your, QA, and then test it and give you interesting feedbacks, which is never possible outside. So we have had a recently 3.0 launched. You can log in and see a lot of the things that you could see on our platform has changed. We've introduced AI where you can build the entire course on a couple of clicks. You don't
Wait,
have
wait,
to.
wait. We can't give them all of that yet. We're going to get to you like, okay, Jenny, make up your mind. No, because I want you to show a lot of that, right? I just wanted
That's
people to see you and let people know, hey, Akato's still in the house. I remember when Akato came, when they came about 2 years ago. No, 2021. I think it's when
it's
you guys.
2122. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so they've been around. So the product has grown up, right? And so what I wanted to do is I put out a video today, and I had people hitting me up. Hey man, hey, I want to know this. Is it better than Skill Plate? Is it this? And I said, no, it's got a sweet piece to it because everything kind of works and it all talks to each other. So I said, you know what? Then we kind of discussed and say, hey man, I'm gonna do a show tonight. I was gonna do a show anyway. Why don't you come on? And so you're here. So people want to know because now AppSumo's doing a little deal here. So I spoke to people earlier, and I said I spoke to people earlier, and you need to remove you from camera real quick. You got to do something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remove you real quick. You good? You need to do something. Did you need to do something, Nas?
No, no, no. Please,
Oh,
please go
okay.
ahead.
Oh, I thought you had to do something. So what I was telling people is I said either you're gonna look at this and get 5 codes or you're gonna get 10 codes. And I wanted to that's the break there. And I kind of wanted to explain if you're gonna look at a 5 code, then you would be less the community. But then if you wanted to get the community, you'd have to go to 10 codes. What I want you to do is kind of take people through because I told him I instantly replaced school. I'm officially off the school bus, right? Very funny, but I am because once I got into it, saw the different things you did. So is there anything you want to share that people don't know or what's coming, or people can say, hey, this is the reason why you want to be here, and this is what we are trying to do with Akato.
Sure. I think it's also good that you pointed out. It's good that we differentiate between each tiers, right? So we have like
Mhm.
10 codes, and people are asking me why this 10 codes. So it was made for the intention that from the initial stage, we were using the same strategy. Um, from the first code to the fourth code, you are tied into basic plans. So we have 3 plans, which you can see on our website by visiting the pricing page. There is a basic plan, there is an essential plan, there is an advanced plan. From the time which Jenny mentioned earlier, from the time that we launched, we had a lot of promises, and we literally launched one by one, and pretty much everything that we promised initially is already
Mhm.
delivered to our customers, and
That's
even
true.
beyond that. So we've added more. So whenever we add a new feature to any of these plans, by default, our LTD community was also getting it. So there is no restriction saying, you know
That's
what,
true.
an LTD
That's true.
community, just keeping it away from you, etc. So any feature that we're adding to an advanced plan was coming automatically to you. So the code is like this: first, second, third, fourth is directly tagged into the basic plan. The change from the first and second or second and third is the number of credits in terms of the users or seats. Fifth plan unlocks the essential plan. So the moment you unlock essential plan, it is completely white label. So in the basic plan, you can use your domain, you can put your logo, you can change your colors. There is a very light branding on the login page called built with a carol. That's it. Everything else is the same. The moment you switch to essential plan, you're getting complete white label. There is no sign of a carol at all.
Hmm.
Plus, there is more features that are going to come in. So there is a discussion inside your courses. Then there is a templates that you can use it within your courses to save your time if you're continuously building courses and lessons. Gamifications and certificate templates and custom fonts. There are more features getting added the moment you reach to the essential plan. And one more feature that is getting unlocked is the AI course generator is getting unlocked in the essential. So you don't have to, which Jenny was saying, we'll discuss later, but I'm just telling it because I have to talk about the pricing. So in essential, the AI course generator also gets unlocked, and the advanced plan, which is the 10th code, you get more features. It is more enterprisey. You get an SSO, SAML integration. If you want, you also get an inbuilt community. And the reason why there is an inbuilt community is from the early onwards, we wanted to make it more like a practice-based community. I mean, you don't want to just give it content and ask them to consume, or you just don't want to create a discussion forum and thinking people will engage. Rather, a mixture of courses and as well as the community or discussion forum. So
So
this
what
gets
I
on.
what so what I don't want to cut you off. And what I was trying to explain to people,
Sure.
I think when you came out in 2021, you guys did not have a community, and you guys had promised us one, and then you guys finally delivered one. What I noticed with the community is there's a big difference in creating courses and then having courses with communities. That's why they're so successful, is because courses are transactional. And I keep telling people courses are transactional. I can tell you something on YouTube. Oh, go to my course. You're going to go to a course funnel. You're going to take the course, and you're probably not going to finish it, because most people don't finish the courses unless they have peers, or you create a cohort, or you kind of push them and you have discussions about the course. So now you create a relationship. And I was trying to tell people, it nowadays, when you can just go inside an LLM and just say, hey, create it, you can create your own course. Say, hey, teach me marketing 101. But
Yep.
now to be a course creator and a community creator, those two had so much more value. You want to talk about that a little bit more?
Absolutely, because see, which is the right point that you've mentioned. It is more transactional, and it is one way, right? You just deliver it, and it is up to the user to consume it.
Right.
No idea if they consumed it properly. No idea if there was a error correction to be made or a confusion to be cleared, right? Because always a peer-to-peer discussion adds more value when it comes to a community or an LMS, and that's why we try to build in here also. We didn't want to stop it where we deliver the content or deliver the knowledge. Rather, we wanted to enable more of a discussion beyond that. You want to talk about it, discuss about it, get the best knowledge from the rest, ask them, hey, hi, how this works, or probably share materials with each other, which is very, very important when it comes to, let's say, training your employees or training your partners, because it's all about knowledge sharing. It's not just about the
Right.
radio. Switch on the radio, listen to whatever gyan they make, then go with it. It's not like that. So
So instead of just
always
having one way, you have two-way communication and discussion
exactly.
and dialogue.
Plus,
Okay.
plus, what you're also doing is just making the peer to learning, right? I mean, you might also have experts within your users,
Sure.
experts within the employees, experts within your learners. So you just don't want to limit it, rather share it. And most importantly, one of
Hmm.
the other reasons that we thought community is a great ad is we wanted to build that discussions to be also a search engine listed material for you. For example, you can make that community public and make it fully SEO friendly. And this will go listed on your search engines, and this can make clicks to your academy.
Whoa, let's talk about that. No, I want you to finish your thought, but I definitely want to talk about that.
Sure,
So
sure.
finish your thought. Go ahead.
So not limiting with a closed community where you think your team is going to engage, but what you're doing is you're also exposing this data if you want. There's an option to make it public. You are exposing this to the search engines and where they can actually get discovered through the discussions because people are talking their favorite topics, right? And this can also be a lead generation for your courses. Let's say if you're selling a course or if you're selling a service. For example, let's say if I'm a company doing digital marketing services,
Sure.
right?
Mhm.
I can launch a course about, let's say, how to make the best outbound campaign, right? And I can have free courses where the prospects will come, learn the course, discuss about a particular topic, and these content which they are discussing is going to the search engines, and from there also people are going to discover your content, coming back here, learning it, and they could eventually be your potential customers to sell your services. Let's say you're selling a digital marketing service, you're selling probably an ABM service, any other services, right? So this also becomes your funnel, your lead generation funnel. This becomes your engagement funnel. This becomes your productivity funnel, etc. So there is more and more creative ideas
So
to it.
so your idea, now this is the first time I've ever heard a community developer say, "Hey, we made it so it's certain." Now, is it schema search for whereas LLMs can kind of pick up on it as well, or it's just regular search
Right
engine?
now it is regular, but that's where it is going to be. So I mean, our AI adoption started with giving you the first power, then we will
Yeah.
start the power with the rest of
Mhm.
the LLM. So eventually it's going to be there. Yeah.
So, what's the thought? Now you're saying I can now. Let's go. Let's walk through a scenario, right? Let's say I have a discussion going on about Dale, right? The new software presentation software. Let's say I have a discussion going on about that in my community. Other people, if somebody searched and say, "Hey, what do you guys think about Dale?" Does it pick up on all of my communication? Then does it put people in my community? But I want some restrictions. I don't want just people just
You can
showing
choose that.
up, or they
You
just
can
or they just
choose.
view. Tell me what's going on with that.
You can pick and choose which categories or topics discussion needs to be public. You can keep
Oh,
certain discussions private. You
huh.
can keep certain topics public. So those public only goes to the community. For example, this could be a generic discussion about, okay, I'll talk about Dale. See, the some use cases that Dale solves is the typical demo problem, right? There is
Right.
this SE or the early sales people, the pre-sales team, want to talk about sales, how to do the best sales. We launched a website called boringdemos.com. So the
Burning demos. Is that what you
boring,
said?
boring demos. It's a
Oh,
boring demo, right? Boring demos.
boringdemos.com. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It's about discussing how you should launch the best demos. So demos is not about how I talk to my customer. It is about delivering value to the customer, solving problem of the customers, right? So there can be a lot of discussion about the demos, best demos, sample demos, etc., etc. All this content can literally become a lead generation or a source for people to explore your platform or
Mm,
know the platform, right? So because you're not generating the content there, your users are generating the content there.
right,
You're
right.
making use of that to sell your services, right? So
Now, they can just view. They can't jump in the conversation, or can they?
you can
Or
sign up.
depends.
We're not allowing the public discussions. I mean, we're not allowing a guest user to come in and log in. So you can enable the sign up where they can sign up to the platform.
No, I
Look at
guess
the
what I'm trying to understand is if they see that and they're scrolling and says, "Oh, this is a good discussion.
sure.
I want to jump in," then they'd have to. It would take them to a sign up screen. Is that what it
Yep,
is?
yep, absolutely, absolutely, and that
We need
becomes a
to.
lead
Yeah, we need to
because
talk about that because I didn't know that. I like that because there's certain topics where you can kind of open up, but then you can still have them behind the wall. And then
yeah,
if it keeps coming up when people keep searching, like who is this? I like that. And that's the first time I ever heard that. Let me know in the comments if you guys ever heard of that, and what do you think? Is that a good feature or not? I'm interested to know what you guys think. I know Blue Alpha is going to have something to say about that. What do you think about that, Blue Alpha? All right, so now, um, So do you have anything to? Do you have anything that you? What's coming down the line? Because I think. Hold on.
Am I
Listen,
allowed to share the screen?
I
Can
don't
I
want,
share the
yeah.
screen?
Oh yeah, you can share, but listen, this is only for live people, man. I'm gonna probably edit this out because I only want people that's live to see this. Oh man, he probably clicked on the wrong button. he's already he left out. He has to listen, is you have to click on the share button. So it's dropped him out right now. So just in case you guys don't know before he joins back, because he just dropped, I don't know, he's the founder of also Dale, and we're gonna talk extensively about this next week. I wanted to focus on Akato this week because there's a sweet deal on Akato and the price is going up, and he's got some new features he wanted to share with you guys. So he is the founder of Dale, so we will talk about that next week. We'll get into that next week. All right. So he is the founder of that. So he should be joining back. Um, all right. So what do you guys think about having a community have certain parts of the discussion be public? Do you think that's a good lead magnet? You think that can introduce people into your ecosystem? You think you can bring people in from there? What are you guys' thoughts on that? Who's listening? Who's still out there? Digital Vibes, you listen? I know you heard it, man. Digital Vibes, like, man, I'm half asleep. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? I don't know. I may have to send him another link. I don't know what happened, but he pressed the wrong button, so it ended up dropping him out. Blue Yeti, what do you guys think? Who else is here? There's a lot of people here. I don't even know who's here. Tell me what. Oh, he's back now. I have no idea what happened. Let me see. Wait, you pressed the wrong share button.
My browser crashed. I think it was too
Oh,
much for browser to consume for today.
oh, okay. Yeah. So you can share screen. You know how to share at the bottom, right?
No, my entire browser got crashed, so I'll have to reopen all my screens again. So please give me a minute.
Yeah, that's fine. They've been asking about my affiliate links, so let me put my affiliate link. I got a couple of gifts I'm gonna give out at the end. I'm gonna see who's gonna be hanging around at the end. I see you now, but will you be around on the end when I got some things I'm gonna give away? Haha. Let me pull up my affiliate link. Who has my C Store? Probably has my affiliate link. Him or Blue Alpha. They support me the most. I really do appreciate them. They're in my community every day. We're talking about tools. There is not a day that doesn't go by that we don't talk about tools in the community. I reduced the cost to join the community. I think it's $9 now. I don't even remember what it is, but we've reduced it because I want it to be more engaging. I want to be able to help people out a lot more. Let me find, where is my affiliate link? Let me see. Let me see if I can find my affiliate link. So Tone said he loves that idea that and that's the first I've heard that now. Do you know that to be, is that working for some of the communities, for some of the people in your community already? Nazim, do you know if that's working to have the open, now listen to this. I'm gonna put him on blast. Hey, Mark Rodriguez, I'm going live. I'm live right now, so I'm gonna bust you out. So you need to join. Everybody say hi to Mark.
Wow, are you doing that to me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm live. If you join live, everybody knows I'm going live.
Wow, I didn't know.
All right, I'm live. I'm here, the founder of Dale and Akato. We're live right now. Yes.
Tell him Mark Rodriguez said hello. I spoke to him last
night.
He said, hey, but he said he's not fun because you're not on the live. We'll talk to you later. I gotta go. I wanted to blast you because you always call me when I'm going live. All right. Whenever I'm going live, he always calls. I'm like, dude, I'm going live. So let me get my that's so funny. I had to put him on blast because
Can I share screen? Are we good to go?
Yeah. No, you can share a screen. I'm putting up my affiliate link. So this is my affiliate link. You guys need to save it or store it somewhere. That's my default link. So whatever you want to buy from AppSumo, want to support the channel. Right, exactly. Anthony Mark slacking. Like, what is he doing? All right, so you ready to share? Let me All right,
Yeah.
so we're going to look at now before I post that, because I've already seen some of the juicy parts. That's why I'm glad you agreed to come on here. Are we going to show them some juicy stuff that they can't see yet? And is it before kind of, hey, in the elementary stages of it? Or we got, so here's what I'll say before I'm going to set this up. There's a lot of things coming in a new release of Akato. And because it's not there yet, he can't really say, hey, officially this is going to be there. But it's there. They're testing it out and all that. But it's some new stuff coming. So here's the thing. Here's where you win. You get the additional savings this week from AppSumo, and the price of this tool goes up in 3 or 4 days. So he's going to already show you what's coming. So you're already going to win. All right. I'm just letting you know. So you ready for it, sir?
Absolutely.
All right. So let's go here. Here we go.
Perfect. So what you see on the screen is our latest 3.0 for the admin panel. So the whole admin panel was revamped. One of the issues that we faced is we eventually started building a lot of features, and the entire dashboard became so crowded that we were not able to place it properly. Right now, we've made it clean, where we've categorized a few of the menus that you could log in. If you were an early user of Carol, this is the first time that you're seeing the screen because we launched it recently, right? And there are more features got added to it. There's a question bank where you can have question banks, and these can be reused in your quizzes or assessments, etc. There's a leaderboard view, etc. And most importantly, we were talking about the AI Center, so where you can bring your own AI, put all the agents to work. We are having more and more, even the image generation is also going to come in soon. So I can use AI to build my courses. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here, but I just like to quickly.
I kind of showed him about it a little bit earlier in my video, but yeah, you could. Which I really was impressed with, and that's to bring your own key, right? That concept.
Yeah, one of the reasons that we wanted to do it is we don't want to limit the users the power AI can bring, and I don't want to take a burden on myself and then later say, I'm running out of credits. I'm right now paying a lot to the vendors, etc. So this becomes a free to use as per the call. I mean, they might like to or want to build a lot, then let them build a lot. Why limit? Let me show you something that is not live on the platform yet, but it is going to come in a couple of days.
Ooh.
So
You're
there's an
seeing it
option.
here. AI Growth TV Hub. You're seeing it here. All right. Let me I'm gonna enlarge the screen. All right, so go ahead.
So right now, there is an option where you can switch to the user view. I'm using that feature to, and this is my live, by the way, right? I am going to switch to the user's view. So this is the current design. A bit dull because it's been there for the last couple of years, right?
Sure.
So we are completely changing it. There's a new revamp. More powerful design is going to come in. It's there in my UAT already. This is my UAT instance where it is already getting tested by my team. It's more bright and colorful. I'll just quickly walk you through a couple of the menus. Sorry, because there's a UAT, it's completely restricted.
That's fine. Yeah, they're not tripping on the UAT. They're getting first look, so they're good on that. So
sure. So you see this, the design is going to come through a full revamp. Even the discussion is going to come in a complete revamp. So the discussion forum, the community, as you know, we have two layouts for a community. One is a social layout where it looks like a social media, which is an exact copy of, let's say, Facebook, which is the same thing that social circle.so is also following.
Sure.
School is following the discussion forum layout, but we do have both. You can pick and choose based on your audience, right? I mean, whatever that.
So school is following discussion, and then there's a discussion forum, and then there's a social media forum. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's right.
I honestly, I never paid attention to that.
Yep. Because if you look at circle.so, they are focusing on a social media sort of a thing because people could use to the Facebook
used to
design.
that. Yeah. So which one you found to be better? I'm going to let you finish your.
Depends on the use case. Let's say if it is let's say a local community, that I'm doing it for my, let's say, my apartment or my students. It can be more of a social theme, right? Because it's more social, calm, quiet discussions. But if it is more of a serious discussion, a B2B discussion, things like that. But if it is a discussion, then it is a forum that I recommend. If it is an engagement, just sharing, then it is a social that I recommend. So it depends on the solution that you provide, the content that you provide.
Okay.
So this is the new designs, which is going to come in a couple of days, maybe this week, but I'm just still waiting for my QA to give me the approval. It's not approved yet. We have to go. So we have a process that we follow internally. So we have multiple stages, and only when it gets approved, we can take it to production. So it's not like we do something and just directly take it. Courses are more cleaner now. Easy focusing on the content areas a bit more. So yeah, this is going to come to you as soon as possible. And most importantly, the engaged discussion. So this is the social theme I was talking to you about, right? Where you have a left and right, and you have a middle where you discuss the content. It gets loaded there itself. So this is the social theme. And the theme that we have, discussion theme, is like this. So you get a card view, then you discuss it. So this both the views are going to be there. So you can pick and choose, whatever that is comfortable for you, right? So that is how the updated versions are. So soon after the release of this, what is another thing we are going to add in a couple of days is you will also be able to have a store within your apparel. So this is like I should be able to make individual purchases or the bundle purchases.
All right, let's slow down here. Let's slow down. So this is on the way after you do your next. This is going to be this is down the road. So what you're saying is down the road you'll be able to have a store. Now, the store, I'm assuming, will sell digital products, no
digital
physical
products, digital content. We're just focusing on the courses only for now. It can be a PDF or a case study or anything like that.
So it can be for a person. They say, hey, you can buy the premium course. Then you can come here.
So we are also thinking of a model where you bring subscription to your academy, right?
Oh,
so you can bring subscription to an academy. Let's say you pay $5, you get this many content accessible throughout the time, plus access to the community. You play this also, then you get XYZ plus. So you're also bringing subscription. So I can say it as academy as a service instead of software as a service. You say content as a service or academy as a service. So you call it whatever you want. So we also have plans to come in with a subscription based revenue stream.
So let me give you an example, right? And I want you guys to comment on that. What do you guys think about that? Your questions about Robin Reach and Dell and all that, trust me, we're going to get into that. We're just getting started tonight. My wife just left out of town, so I've already carved out the evening to kind of chat up with you guys on some of the tools. So don't worry about that. Just save your comments. So a use case would be, can a person say, hey, I just want to buy these courses? Or you may have a package where you sell the course and the community, or maybe just the course, right? Or I can sell a subscription. Person says, I just want all your courses. I don't want access to the community. Can I now say, hey, you can have the course, but then a community is an upsell?
Number one. Number two is that is definitely a use case. Another use case is I believe learning is a consistent or a continuous process.
Always learning, yeah.
We always say learn, unlearn, relearn. That's as simple as that. You don't stop learning it this month, right? You just have to continue learning it. The reason why you can bring a $1 academy on a recurring is you're taking that ownership of making sure you provide the best content every month.
Sure.
Right? I will give you 3 content about what is the trends in the digital marketing this month. Next month, I can talk a bit more on what is new with AI tools, that you should watching.
Sure.
Watch looking. I am going to keep the job of, getting the right knowledge for you. I'm just giving an example, right?
Sure.
So this $1 recurring academy can be of something like, it's worth paying just $1, but I'm going to take the job of researching the contents for you,
Right.
researching the right tools for you, keeping it updated. The only thing that you have to do is log in once in a while to my academy, just access to this newly, personalized materials, especially for the sales team. That's it. I'm just targeting an ICP.
Right.
I'm giving you an example, right?
Mhm.
I'm sure people will like to come on your boat, right? Like saying, I can pay you $2 or $1 or $10, but you do the job of researching for me and keeping it properly structured for me.
Right.
That's the whole idea behind it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to know. Okay, so all right, good. That's so good to know. So you guys, this is the reason why you want to get this now, right? Um, anything else you want
I
anything
think
else? Anything else you have up your sleeve?
so I mean things are there already. Pretty much it's
So
ready.
we're gonna see a lot of these changes. Give us another 2 weeks,
No, maybe a
realistic.
week max, one
Maybe
week max.
another week from the day, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
So let's talk about this, and then because this is one of the things that this is one of the things I'll be honest with you that I really like about school is and they were the only ones that kind of did it. I think school has a good balance. But one of the things is when I hopped into a new school community, because I haven't been in a school community in a while. I don't school is just okay for me, but I got into some of the school communities, a couple of the paid communities, and you just couldn't get in and be at the highest tier. You almost had to work. It's like, oh, well, to get access to that course, you need to at least be at a tier 3. You're like, man, I really want to get access to the advanced YouTube course. I really want to get access to that. And then you say, okay, well, how do I get my points up? It's 300 points to get into the advanced YouTube course. And then it forces you to engage. It forces you to have conversations. It forces you to meet people. That's one of the things I liked about what school did. So you guys have this gamification in yours, and are you guys improving that anymore? Or you guys, what are your science behind that? Or are you guys, how do you guys feel how that's doing?
No, that the gamification is definitely my favorite topic. We just added with the KPIs and email automations. We're definitely going to add. So this focus is going to be there. So how do we make it more interactive, engaging? You push them to engage more, etc. So that is definitely improving. Going to improve for sure.
Okay. All right. Do you guys have you guys have any more questions about Akato, right? Because I do, before you get out of here, I do want you to kind of give us an introduction, just a light introduction to Dale. Now, here's the challenge. He's gonna come back for Dale. He's gonna come back. If you haven't heard of Dale, let me bring it up here on the screen. You'll see it's currently there on AppSumo. I'm impressed that you have 2 tools on AppSumo that are very, very good. You forced me to go to my wife. That's what I wanted to tell you and talk to you about. You forced me to go to my wife and ask her for an additional $500 allowance so I can get the full version of Dale. So that's one of the things I meant to tell you. I have a problem with that. We're good, but what happened is, so let me tell you a true story. I got into Dale and I said, oh, this is different, right? So what we saw maybe 2 years ago, we saw everybody coming up with all these sales rooms, right? I was like, oh, here's a sales room. So you build it once and the sales room needs to fit everybody. Like when you go to the shoe store, they says, what size shoe you wear? Oh, a size 7, right? They bring you a size 9. Then the next guy comes in, oh, I wear a size 4. They bring out a size 9. Everybody gets a size 9. But there was no sales room saying, let me customize. You're an executive? Okay, let me give you the executive pitch, because these are the things that are important to you as an executive. And then let me give you the pitch that's important to you as a customer service rep. So that was the first time I had seen that with Dale. So give me the understanding. First of all, let me look at it here real quick. So Dale, it's like give every prospect an instant personalized demo and know who is ready to buy before your sales call. You need to explain that. You need to explain that right there. I want you to explain that, and then we'll be good for the evening. And I want you to come back next week, and we're going to get into Dale. We're going to get deep into Dale. We're going to stay on the surface of it today, just kind of introduce people to it. So what was your intent of thinking of this, and how do you know this is going to be a winner chicken dinner?
Because that's the biggest pain that I have. I was talking to you about our company. So we are a enterprise product company. We have CRM that is used by very large enterprises. We have GE Healthcare using a solution across 20 plus countries. We have Tata, which is one of the largest company in India, using a solution. We have Aditya Birla or Citibank. So we have customers that are diversified into multiple industries. And one of the problems, I was telling this to you also earlier, I am so pissed sometimes that I am getting a call with a customer after a lot follow-ups, maybe 50 calls, 60 calls or emails,
Right.
and I mess up at the end, just keep talking for 60 minutes or 30 minutes about the tool without even knowing what he wants, right? He might only give you a small intro. Sometimes they're even arrogant, will not explain you. So the problem is I have that opportunity of 30 minutes to sell, or first 5 minutes to 10 minutes to sell. If
Right.
he's not interested, he's not interested. I'm going to get him back. And another biggest problem is with the enterprises, if they have a pain point, they look for that pain point, they'll come to your website. The first thing that they see is that pain point mentioned on your website, right? If you're a CRM, you'll only talk about the basic terminologies. You will not be talking about the terminologies that are relevant for an industry.
Mhm.
For a bank, the credit card matters, the disbursement matters, the KYC matters, the turnaround time matters. There are certain terminologies that are relevant for a bank, but your website might not talk that. Or you might have a calendar link. You will search for the calendar link, then see that, okay, the guy is available only after a week or 3 days or 4 days. That passion to explore might have gone by the time you connect with him, right? So they will go to your competitor. So that is something that we try to solve. We try to solve where as soon as someone lands on your site, or if you're running an outbound campaign, they get a link, they'll choose what matters to them, right?
Right. Right.
They'll choose, I'm a CEO, I'm a sales guy, I'm a marketing guy, or they'll choose, I'm from a bank, I'm from a healthcare company. And these are the problems that I'm facing. As soon as I choose that, the next page, the final demo is completely personalized, only focusing on those topics that are relevant for him, not GANs, not unnecessary stories. And the most important part is, if they're interested, you're building a funnel. So when you're building a lead funnel, you start with an MQL, then eventually get nurtured. It comes to an SQL through multiple touch points, right? And that touch point is already taken care today. And last minute, they schedule a call with you, and you get that meeting done with him. And before you go, you clearly know what topics that he's interested, how much time he's engaged, what documents he reviewed, what links he clicked, and what PDF that he downloaded. So you have a clear 360 view. You just have to talk about what matters, 10-20 minutes, then talk about pricing, sell it. So it reduces your sales cycle by a lot time. It gets your prospect industry to talk to you, even close to their pain point, discussing about their pain point, etc. So this is like a personalized demo at scale. You don't need 1,000 SDR to sit and give demo on a large scale if you're doing a large campaign.
And time is money too. So
Exactly.
Dale Digital Vibes says Dell is fired. There's two. I know for a fact that I think C Store has Dell. And sounds like Digital Vibe has it. I just upgraded last night. So now my wife, I don't know, I'm in trouble. But I upgraded for a reason, because I have multiple brands, right? You said it. I have multiple brands. I have multiple brands, which is really mine. So I want to build all of my brands. I cannot be, and you have no idea how much I've stayed up at night wondering, how could I demo all of my brands? How could I always be able to demo all my brands? And then Dell landed in my lap. So now I got to take the time to just kind of set it up and stuff like that. So you're gonna come back next week. We'll talk about it, get deeper into it. You'll show us some demos. I even show you kind of what I came up with if I have time to work on it. But you're gonna come back next week, possibly.
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions? Now, I think one of the questions I think Digital Vibes had, BYO key is available for all tiers. Is that for Akeda?
Carol, yes. Carol, it's the course planner starts from the essential plan, not the basic plan, which is a 5 core and above. So
So if you
from
have at least five, if you have at least 5 codes, you can get access to the BYOK.
essential plan, that particular feature itself is available only for essential plan.
Oh, I see. Got it. Got it. Okay. And then 10 takes you to the top plan. What
Advanced.
plan is that?
Every feature that we launch in future also going to get covered in the advanced. So there's no limit. Sky is the limit. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I appreciate you getting up with us today because I know it's morning there, and
Yeah, it's
you got
5:45. Yeah.
do you guys have any questions for him before he takes off? You have any questions about it, Cato? Anything you were wondering about it, Cato? Give you guys an opportunity to ask your question now. Make sure you guys give us a thumbs up too. This was good. I know I surprised you guys. I know I did. Like I said, I may have some gifts later. I don't know who's still going to be around. You guys have any questions about Cato? Who owns it already? Does anybody own it already, or who's thinking about picking it up, or who owns it already? Now I showed you guys my video of how I was going to start using it and start rolling it out. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. So no more questions. All right, I'm gonna let him get out of here. Yeah, thanks for your time. So no more questions that we have here. Okay. Well, we appreciate you coming by, stopping by the show. So we don't have any more questions. We are going to come back next week with Dell. So make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. We still got a couple more things. Tier 3, I have it. Do you have it? Tier 3? I already gave a like. So you have a tier 3 already? All right. Okay. You have a tier 3. All right. That's cool. All right. Appreciate you, sir, for hanging out with us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you
all
for
right.
having
Any
me.
more surprises? I think Dale's getting some upgrades too. We'll talk about that next week.
Next week.
We'll talk about it next week. Hey, you guys. Hey, thanks for joining in. We still got to do some more tool talks. And so let's go ahead and get into it. Appreciate you, sir. Thanks a lot for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. Make sure you guys pick it up now. If you're going to use my my link, make sure you guys pick it up. Cato, they listen, I got them back in 2021, man. I remember it was just starting. It's like, hey, we're going to go up against at that time was the big dogs. I can't even remember that name. There was just so many big players. But they said, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that, we're going to give you. I was like, how are they going to deliver on all? They delivered on all of them. And their tech support is fabulous. So, all right. So let's get into the tools you guys talked about. Let me see who's been here from the beginning until now. I may want to give you something. I don't know. I got to see. I might go and give out some stuff. I think C-Store's been here. Who else has been in C-Store? I've given him a lot of stuff already. Who's Rafael Lopez? He just got here, man. I can't be giving nothing to him. He just showed up. He hasn't been here in the trenches with us since we first started the show this evening. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so let's get back on. Let's finish that one. So we're going to talk about the one tool that we talked about. What name of that tool you guys said? Mike and Blue Alpha. Yeah, those two been here. What was the tool? We just named it Robin Reach. All right, so let's get back into Robin Reach. Let's talk about some pros. Let's talk about some cons. I think so. Top tools. I did top tools the other day. Did you see my video? Oh, the top tools of these dealers right tools. I was the first one. No, you haven't given me anything. I've given you stuff. I got something for you. If you're here to the end, you're thinking of Johnny Kang. I am thinking of Johnny Kang. That dude loaded up and everything, and then he left. All right, so I'll give you something. I'll slow down, dude. I'll give you something. I got some. So he's gonna get the first gift tonight. I'm gonna announce that soon as we finish with Robin Reach. I'm gonna announce what the first. I have about 4 or 5 gifts to give out tonight. I'm in a gift giving mood tonight. All right, so let's talk about this tool. Let's get into this tool. Manage social media. Now, let me ask you something. And I think what I was saying earlier was I have so many of these types of tools, the posting, the management tools like that. But this is the first one I've seen where, hey, we're kind of building AI and all that. What was the name of that tool? That female was the CEO. I even have that tool. I forget the name of that tool. I don't know. So 11 platforms all connected. And this is me, right? And I don't see there's anything wrong with this. I just right now, this is me. I promise you, this is me. I need tools, right? I need tools right now, me personally. And let me know if you guys feel the same way or you may feel different. I think I have enough social media tools. I just do. Because to me, social media has diminishing returns. Just because someone likes your post doesn't mean they're going to buy from you. That is, to me, that is fool's gold. That is fool's gold. Just because someone goes, oh, hey, yeah, it doesn't mean they're going to buy from you. Tell me if I'm wrong. Is it Mavic? No, it's not Mavic. It's not Mavic. No, that's the other CEO. That one too. Mavic's one too, but it's the other one. It's something.ai. I don't know. I got all of them, freaking all of them. But no, it's not Mavic. So tell me, am I wrong? Let's have a discussion because I want to make sure that we're going to move to the next tool. I want to make sure that, do you guys understand the return? I have maybe 7 LinkedIn tools. 7, maybe. I'd have to go through and count them. I got 7 LinkedIn tools. I got tools that'll clone my voice and send messages to people in LinkedIn. I got so many freaking LinkedIn tools, but LinkedIn has returned me squat. I've been on LinkedIn I've been on Facebook the longest. I think LinkedIn the second longest. I've never made a dime on LinkedIn. I think I've met a couple of good contacts, but as far as can I result it to an actual dollar amount, none. Facebook, I've been on Facebook the longest, and I've probably made a total of net $75 to $100 off of Facebook. And I've been on that maybe 10 years. Maybe I've made $100. I don't even, and that's maybe just from a contact or something like that. Maybe that's Facebook. So what I'm trying to tell you, but how much I've made well over 6 figures on YouTube, multiple years, and still make over 6 figures on YouTube. Why? Because people have intent when they come to YouTube. They're searching or things show up in their feed that they already know that they're interested in. YouTube says, you saw a video on this. You saw a video on peanut butter, but have you seen a video on jelly? And you're like, nah, I wonder what that's about. Right? And that's what YouTube to me. I will invest heavy in a YouTube video because I've seen the returns that YouTube give me. And I'm not trying to discourage anyone out there. I'm not even trying to discourage you about this tool. I'm not even hating on the tool. I have so many social media tools. Now tell me if I'm wrong. Who can argue? Take another position with me. Biz Replay. Yeah, you're now I'm dating myself. Yeah, Biz Replay. So tell me, am I wrong? Who's going to argue with me? Digital Vibes, you got the Digital Vibe name. Tell me, am I wrong? Am I wrong in this opinion? And I think this may be a very good tool. I just don't have room for it on my shelf right now. You saw I just full stack Dale. Now, what Dale's going to do for me, no other tool I have in my tool stack can do for me. That's why I wanted Dale. All right. And I wanted a Cato full stack so I could replace my school subscription. There's methods to my math. There's methods to my madness. The gold is in Facebook groups, but there's no software that allows you to automatically schedule and respond. I 100% agree with that. I 1000% agree with that statement. So the goal is in Facebook groups, but there's no software, and they don't even allow it. They don't want you to pimp their groups out. And people have been trying for ages, trying to use IP addresses and ghost IPs, the gold is 1000%. I agree with this statement. The gold is in the Facebook group. Now, let me also tell you something. There is 2 Facebook groups that I belong to that everybody in the group is my potential customer. Everyone. And it's 8,000 people in here. 8,000 people can be my customer. Right now, if I charge everybody $1, I will make $8,000 a month. But I can't just come in a group I can't just bust down the door trying to tell people to follow me off of Facebook. Follow me off of Facebook. I can't do that. So I'm going to come up with it. I'm going to create it. I will. I got to solve that problem. Publer doesn't go into groups. I have Publer. You have Publer Digital? No, you can't go into groups, not on Facebook. That might be a good argument, but I don't think that, because you know why? Because I don't think the API allows you to do that, though, digital. I don't think so, man. I could be wrong. I have Publer. I have them when they first came. Publer used to be on AppSumo years ago, maybe 2020, 2019. They were on there. I have Publer. I got like 5 codes from them. I didn't know Publer does that. If they do that, let me know. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know that, but Publer is a very nice, grown-up, mature tool. I love Publer. And there's another reason why I don't have this, because Publer does a lot of this stuff for me. So I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but if it automates that, so let me see, what else can it do? You've got an AI that writes social content in minutes, but posting it is still on you. Robin Reach gives you AI real access to plan, schedule, and publish a month's worth of content across 12 platforms. I agree with that, but they're not going to post in your groups for you. Publer only sends push notifications so you can go in and make a post. Yeah, they don't. No one had. I don't. You know why? Because Meta or Facebook don't give you the API to the groups. They just don't. Their gold is in those groups. And they want you to have groups because they want people to stay on there. To me, when you're on Facebook, you're so distracted by so much other stuff. That's why I love pulling people off of Facebook. Yeah. So I like the concept of this. If I don't have one, again, I got Publer, I got Radar, I got Socialmonials, I got full stacks. All of these, I got full stacks. I don't even use them. I got Mavic, I got full stack. I got all of these tools. I don't even use them because social media is giving me no returns, man. I'm sorry. It's just me. I've tried so many different ways. I'll talk about this, talk about that. No returns. People are looky-loos. People are standing in the cash register, getting ready to check out from Target, and they want to be on their social media, and they're just looking. No one's buying. Now, that's a whole nother argument when it comes to ads and stuff like that. That's a different argument. It's a different argument altogether. All right. So 11 platforms all connected. Actually, and I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to tell you guys this. Listen, I got to make sure you guys see me. Make sure you guys see me on this. And I'm genuinely serious when I say this. I can actually build this tool. I can literally build this tool. I can build this tool. Because there's another tool on AppSumo that gave you the skeleton and the guts to posting. You could just put your own wrapper on here and make sure you get the API access points, or you open up the back end and let people put their own APIs in, and then you just run it like that. Yeah. You can't do anything on a personal feed. And they're kind of funny like that when it comes to that and with Instagram. So yeah, it's a little tricky. All right. So what other tools? Other than that, do you guys think I think Robin Reach is a good tool. I don't have room for it on my shelf. I don't. So they have unlimited brands. They have, what's your thoughts on at my site? You want to know I want to get somebody else, but I'm going to answer your question. So I am going to come back to that. So somebody else had another one. I'm definitely going to come back to App My Site. I'm 1000% going to come back to App My Site. But somebody else had another, and someone else brought up something else. So I told him we would talk about Dell, but we'll actually get into Dell next week. Dell is a sneaky tool that you don't know unless you have a lot of. The reason why I think a tool like Dell has future and has legs is because I think I told you guys we're in the era of content creation and everybody has access to information now. So you might say, hey, I've been showing people how to become their own electrician and I've been teaching them on YouTube. Let's just say, right? Let me just give you the best example. So I've been teaching people how to do basic electrician work. I put a disclaimer out there. Hey, you're not trained, but if you're trying to fix a simple light switch, I can show you. If I wanted to create an app that shows you how to do basic electricity or electric wiring so you can replace and so you can put up a ceiling fan in your house, and I wanted to create a tool or an app for that, I can basically build that with Claude or ChatGPT. Because I can do that now, right? Because I can do that now, I might want to demo that, right? I'm just giving you the story where Dale makes so much sense in my head. I may want to demo that, but if it's a low cost, it may be a one-time cost of $28, or it may be a low cost of $19 a month. I don't have the time in my busy schedule to hop on a demo call to show you a tool that costs $19 a month. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna demo the tool, and a lot of people don't know this about Dell, but Dell has a walkthrough demo. You know how you click on something and it's flashing. This is step 1. Then you go here to step 2, and it clicks on that. Then it goes to step 3, and it gives you the demo. It has a demo version in there too, so you can walk somebody through a demo, but it'll show the demo and it blinks with the overlays. Over here is where you press go, and then they click go, and it goes to the next screen. You know how you have those online walkthroughs when you walk and someone gives you, all right, this is 6 steps to the software. You click here, you click on that, then it does that. That's people don't even know that tool is super, super deep. And because I've been creating a lot more, I've created 6 apps, and at my store, I've created my own app. I no longer need an app my store because I've created my own app. I want to demo my own app. So, but I don't have time to walk people through the demo of my app. Yeah, layer path. Kind of like layer path. You guys know these tools. Y'all have secrets. When I'm talking live, I can't even think of them. But layer path is the exact one that I was thinking. Yeah. So it has a built-in layer path. If you're familiar with layer path, it has a built-in tool in there for that. Yeah. So somebody else had a question. I don't know if they left or not. I told them I would come back to it. What did somebody have? Yeah. Is this similar to Vista Social? No, I think Vista Social was not built in AI. I think Vista Social was built on the edge of AI, but I think this is built from AI from the ground up. So this is your 3rd generation. I would say this is the 3rd generation of social media posting, right? What was the name of that tool? It was something AI. Let me tell you the name of that tool. Somebody had another question about this dude. Remember his whole name, Johnny Kane. That's so funny. What was the question? Posting within LN. I can't remember. Somebody had a question about was it Lead Rocks? Who had that? Rick showed up for that. Dell combined with BizPlay. Print, he says print money. Which one is Biz Replay? I can't remember that one. Is that there now? He says print money. That's something we would be saying in the community. Digital Vibes, you're not part of my community? You always show up to the social. I thought you were part of it. Let me see. What is the name? Hold on. Let me get. That's killing me now. Now I need to tell you the name of that tool. The name of that tool is so funny. I can't even think of the name of that tool. Where's it at? Where's it at? It's something AI. Oh, Vocable.ai. Vocable.ai. That's the other female founder. So Vocable.ai and Mavic, both female founders, right? Yeah, Vocable.ai is the other one. So Vocable.ai is just as dangerous, but I don't Can you post from there? I think you can, or that was a piece that they were going to add. But I have content. I can get content. Like I have supercopy.ai. Content I can get. I'm just so exhausted with social media, right? I'm so exhausted with social media. But YouTube, that's my pride and joy. YouTube, your YouTubes and your TikToks, those, because people, I know my boy is making literally right now $10K a month from TikTok Shop. $10K a month from TikTok Shop. He is. I'm not a big TikTok person. I can't get into it. I can't get into short form. But the dude makes 10K, like in his sleep. He's just in there. He's just 10K a month. Boom, boom, boom. TikTok Shop, TikTok Shop, TikTok Shop. I mean, between TikTok Shop and YouTube, I don't know what other platform is giving you the returns that both of those give you. I could be wrong, but it's not on LinkedIn. It's definitely not on LinkedIn. I mean, people say, "Oh, you can do B2B." Can you? Can you do B2B? I don't know. I haven't found that to be true. I haven't found that to be true. All right. So what else are we looking at here? So let's look at, I think his question was at my site. So let's look at it. All right. So all right, let's talk about this, right? Does anybody have at my site? First of all, does anybody have at my site? Let's talk about it. We're going to talk. I'm here for a while, so we're going to talk about a couple of tools tonight. We'll get into a couple of them. I'm here at least for another maybe 45 minutes. So we're going to get into it. Let's get into it. So does anybody have at my site? Substack. I keep hearing about Substack. What is Substack? I keep hearing about it. I should seem like I should know about Substack. Is Substack's not on here, is it? I mean, I don't have it. Somebody else mentioned Substack. Does anybody else have at my site? Anyone? What is somebody asked me about Substack the other day? I'm like, I don't know. Substack? Let me see. I remember that tool they had, and you could buy stuff with crypto, man. So Substack, newsletter creator, easy to use editor. Substack is an online platform, allows users to publish newsletters. Yeah, I'm kind of in the camp of I'm kind of in the other camp. I don't use Substack. I use, what's the one that I use? I can't even remember the name of it. Substack is for newsletters. I have it. So yeah. So I might need to look at Substack because I'm using what's the other one? Somebody else asked me about Substack, but I'm using, what's the other one that I'm using? What's the newsletter that I'm using? I know you guys know. Help me out, Mike. What's the other newsletter that I'm using? I can't even remember. That's not good. I got so many tools in my head. This is not good, people. Why do I have so many? So I'm using, where is it at? Beehive. Yes. Beehive. See, Mike is my tool man. Mike is the guy that on Tool Time, the guy that used to stand on the other side of the fence and he just used to show his eyes. That's Mike, because he helps me out with all my tools because I can't remember. So I appreciate it, Mike. Yeah. So I use Beehive. So I've never seen Substack. Does anybody know the difference in the two? Is Substack better than because Beehive is loaded? Man, you can do everything in that freaking tool. I might need to look at Substack a little bit later. I don't know. So, all right, let's go back to at my site. So you have at my site. What tier do you have? What tier do you have of at my site? And somebody else had asked about it. So let's talk about at my. So what at my site is, you can build Android and iOS apps without coding. You most certainly can. Zero arguments from me there. No, I have no arguments. You definitely can do that. So let's look at the pricing here. Now, I thought that, so they do have a pricing where you can build unlimited apps for $2,500. And you get an agency license to build 25 apps included. You get a pay per app license and all that, tier 2. Now, you have to, now let me ask you this. The way App My Site works, the way it works best is you already go to a site, you have a URL, and you says, hey, take this URL, make this, turn this URL, turn this into an app. And then I want to be able to get the app in the Android store or the iOS store. So you can do that. What you also can do now is just build your own app, like from scratch, right? And I think if you still want people to do stuff for you and they're kind of limited, I think it got to a point, I think people started getting upset because they were not allowing them to do something. They had a lot of pay-ons. You had to add on. Oh, you have to do $50 a month for this. You say, hey, I want to send notifications to my clients. Oh, well, that's $25 a month. You're like, what? $25 a month? So I think those are kind of the things that are going on, because I used to be in love with App My Site. I had the highest tier. And I was like, man, every time I started to build something, it's like, oh, you got to add this on. You got to add that on. I was like, what? So PWAs, right? Progressive web apps, whereas you take the site and you make the site miniature, and you put a badge on your phone, and it's a PWA. So you can build PWA sites and you can build actual Android and iOS sites. But here's the thing, you can do that in Lovable. You can do that in Greta, right? You can build your own with your own customization. I kid you not. And that's what I'm saying is right now, that was a very, very nice tool back 2 years ago. But now it's like, I don't know if I really need to do that anymore. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm not trying to discourage you from not getting it. I'm just saying I don't see the I don't see the value in it now. Because when I can build my own now. Yeah, true story. So yeah, I don't see that. I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I wanted to show you guys something. So any other questions? Is that in here? Any other questions? Did that answer your questions about? I don't think so you're going to come out of two camps. You're going to either want done for me and they'll do it for you, or you're going to want to build it on your own. I think with the flexibility and to save you money, and now you're spending time. So either you have more money or you have more time. And I always say that if you have more time, just build it yourself. And I'm not going to say it's impossible to build, but I'm not going to say it's overly difficult to build. Hopefully that makes sense. What is this? I wanted to show you. All right. So I'm going to give away my first. I have a code for Akato. I only have one code. So I'm going to give that to C-Store. So I do have one code, so you can unlock one code. So I do have one code of Akato. So see me. We'll talk about it, and then you can do that. I wanted to show you guys something. I have no idea what I did with it. I'll be trying to show you guys stuff, and I don't even know where stuff's at. I was like, where is this at? I don't even know. Hold on, let me see. I'm building a lot. That's the reason why I got Dell, because I'm building stuff and I don't have time to go through demos with people. What Dell does is has these call to actions, and it has heat maps. So if you send somebody a demo, it'll tell you what did they look at, right? What did they actually look at, right? So let me show you guys this. True story. All right, so I'm gonna share this with you. All right, so where's it at? Let me see. Let me show you. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. Hold on, people. Keep cool, people. Keep cool. Every time I try to show you guys something, it's like this dude always tries to show something, but sometimes my stuff don't be working. I'll be like, where does this go? Where'd that go? So let me see. What do we got here? If you saw my screen, if you saw that I had 100 things open, you'd be like, Jenny, what are you doing? I'm like, hey man, I'd be creating stuff. Greta and yes. No code backend, Greta. No code. I started having problems with no code. I thought no code limited me. I think no code limited me when I wanted to do some other stuff. They kind of limited me in they kind of limited me. I started running into problems trying to design for it. That's what the problem was. I have no idea what did I do here? All right, so let me see. Where's it at? I got 100 freaking screens open. I can't believe this. All right, so let me see. Getting close. All right, here we go. All right, so you there? What other tools you guys got your eyes on there? Any other tools? No other tools? I wanted to show you guys something. I can't even. All right, here it is right here. Where's it at? Nope. All right, so let me show you what I built. AI tool. When you bring up AI tool, what is that? What are you asking me there? All right, so I built. Why is it not showing? AI toolbox. What is that? Is there a tool out there called AI toolbox? Let's take a look at that real quick. Let me see. Is that what it's called? AI toolbox? Somebody else mentioned that. Is that what it's called? So no code backend is worth it. I guess that question, so no code backend is worth it. I guess that would be to you, Digital Vibes. I really wanted to program a lot into no code backend, but when I started building on it, I started running into some problems. I was like, hey, what's up with this? I still think you guys are sleeping on Poppy. It's so expensive. It's like, dude, it's so expensive. We gotta sleep on it. Yeah, I don't. What happened to that toolbox one? I think I said it was a toolbox. Is it? I thought it was a toolbox tool. I don't see that one. Yeah, I don't see that one. Oh, is that the Veep? Let me see. Oh, Vocable changed. Oh, Vocable added something. Hold on. What did they do? I didn't even recognize it. Oh, this is Voc Lab. They almost got me on this one. Interesting. Voc Lab. I've seen people go up against 11 Labs and they have not done well. I've seen nobody survive that. Let's see. Let's look at this tool. Cut token usage for AI coding agents. Did anybody get this? Integrations, GitHub, Microsoft. Give AI coding agents precise dependency aware content from a local graph. This might be worth a look at since I build my own stuff. Maybe, but 100,000 nodes, 5 seats, unlimited repo per workspace. I don't know. Merged to address the challenge of overwhelming code context and AI-driven developments. Its founders observed that AI code agents often struggle with a large and complex code bases, sending bloated content to language models. To solve this, they built a local first dependency graph engine that surfaces only the code relevant to give the task. This might be pretty interesting. I code a lot, so you must be the founder. Are you the founder on here pushing it like that? It's like it's pushing it. I can believe that nobody has asked about Task Magic. Yeah, you can believe that. Nobody messed with Task Magic like that, man. So the product is amazing. Support is fantastic. So you have this what did you HVAC, whatever, which I call them HVAC. So FHV, you have this tool. You have it. Well, tell us about it. Oh, it's Fred. Another one that's been banned off of YouTube. Change. I might have to check into it. So let me show you really quick what I built. Right, and this is what when we was talking about. I think I can build this tool. I think I can build that tool. And then you asked me about App My Site. I mean, so I built my own Uber app. True story. Built my own Uber app here, and I'm using it with my I built my own Uber app and I'm using it with my own transportation fleet. So I have a commercial fleet that I have that goes with my travel company. So what I wanted to do was start uh being off of Uber and keeping 100% of the money, but making sure that my clients use my app to. So this is an app that I built. I literally built this. So what I found was I found the actual engine that runs Uber, and it's an API that you can tap into that does the maps and all that. I found it and I plugged into it. And so now I can manage my own bookings and stuff like that. Um and so yeah, I can do my own stuff here. True story. So I have my own app. I can't remember. Oh, so I go here. You can go into the drivers and do different things like that. Add your own drivers, overview of the types of jobs. And I only run them to run to the airport because they're quick. That's quick $200, $150, $175. So hey, paper in progress. We need to talk about that because your comment disappeared. Your comment disappeared on I meant to tell you, your comment disappeared on Amazon. So you might want to check into that. So I built my own app. Jenny, don't sleep on it. I'm gonna check into it. I should have known if Freddie finds a tool, that's Freddie on here. FHV. If Freddie finds a tool, he's not gonna let you sleep. He calls you 3 in the morning. Hey, you need to check this tool out. Hey, you need to check this tool out. I'm gonna check it out, Freddie. I've already spent my money on a Cato and Dale. I don't have any more money left. I have to catch them next time. But no, so what I was saying is you can build your own apps. You don't need. I just build my own stuff. I build my own stuff now without hesitation. I build my own apps now. I don't even think twice about it anymore. So you build. Because I have a transportation company, I build my own app. So now I just deploy my own drivers. Right. I carry a lot of the insurance and overhead, but I'm cutting the middleman out and I keep more of the profits. So I don't need, I'm looking at these apps. That's why I'm not buying every app that comes out. But I do need apps that help me with my coding and make sure it's clean and all that. So yes, I am 100% vibe coding now. I don't need, where is it at? So let me show you this one too. I'm just showing you guys all my stuff, man. Because this is what I wanted. I can't slow down enough to bring you guys with me because I don't know who wants to really learn how to vibe code or who doesn't need it. Says, hey, I just need somebody to do stuff for me. Because there's two camps. You either want people to build for you or you want to learn how to build on your own. And I'm trying to find the people that want to learn how to build on their own. And then I'll take them on a journey and then I'll show them. But in my community, no one's really telling me what they want to do. And I'm trying to wing you guys off. You guys are like a baby on your on milk on Infolac. And I'm trying to grow you up in this. Hey, that's why I changed it to AI Growth TV Lab, right? Best vibe coding to Manus. To me, Manus is so way down here. I've worked in Manus. It is not. Yeah, I have a strong dislike for Manus. It's just not, to me. Once I worked in other tools, I was like, Manus is like right here. And then Manus was purchased by Meta, but they held up the agreement, so it's still owned primarily by the Chinese government. So you can take what you want with that or whatever. But Manus to me never really materialized to be what they said it would be. Not only that, when someone subscribes or they sign up to my application that I built in Manus starts sending them email and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the problem with that tool. So I want to go down that road. You're still trying to chase the hardware. Man, leave that hardware alone, man. You're killing me. Oh man, you're so funny. All right. So I also built, and this is the reason why. So the tools that I'm looking for, like I said, they're just different types of tools. I'm on AppSumo, and because I'm building so many tools, I got to demo them. That's why I said I thought the Dell was pretty good, and it was right on time for what I was building. Where's this at? Can't even find my stuff anymore. So this is one that I built inside of Greta. So I use a couple of different ones. So this is one that I built in Greta. This is, you show people what the wait times are at the airport and stuff like that. So I've been building a lot of stuff. This is real data. This is real data. This is a real feed. This is real data that I built. And now a person can get this in a PWA app. I'm building real stuff, real solutions, right? So no back end prude. Here go Freddie again. 1000% for app development is a must now. Yeah. Okay. So this is a live feed that I built, like I said, into airports and stuff like that. Where you can see what the parking is. And but this costs money to build, right? Because I still need the back end too. So I built this on top and I'm using this with my brilliant directories. So I got a lot of stuff I'm building. That's why I needed a tool like Dale, because I don't have time to demo my stuff. So that Uber app sounds great. I have quite a few people that could use that. Yeah, I mean, so that's the kind of what I'm needing to know from you guys, if you're ready to take the next step, then like I said, I have a platform that I'm building. I'm trying to grow the next version of LTDers, but I don't know who wants to run with me. I trying to get Mike to run with me, but Mike wants to sit there and build a powerful system, and it's not learn the coding first. You don't even need that powerful system yet, but he's on a different track, which I don't have a problem with. I'm not hating on that. So I may have to go back and pick up NCB again if Freddie says so. This guy. So what else? So yeah, so I mean, we're just kind of discussing stuff right now, but yeah, I'm not a big Manus fan. The most tools that I've built so far have been inside Riplet, and they've been inside Greta, and a little bit more in Abacus. To me, Abacus hands down builds the best landing pages. So whenever I want a good landing page that I can go in and edit and do a lot of stuff to it, I think Abacus is good for that. I think Riplet is good for building full onslaught. You're building out stuff. Yeah. AI toolbox, don't sleep on it. Man, stop throwing out stuff, man. This guy. This guy's like, oh, don't sleep on this, don't sleep on that. Like, what? I don't even see the toolbox. It's not even here anymore. Is it here? I don't see AI toolbox. They said they took it out. Is that the one? Oh, it's an AI toolbox. Let's look at it. Let's look at AI toolbox. Maybe that's something he built, man. He probably built it. It's like, hey, look at AI toolbox. So AI toolbox. What do we have here? 6 reviews. Extend ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini with folders, search, and a built-in prompt library. I built that already. I already built that. Chrome, Edge, bring folders, full text, search, prompt, chaining, and bulk export to ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. Dude, I already built it. I built this myself. I already built this. I already built this myself. For $59 though, unlimited bulk export, 1000 prompt. Okay. What is this? I would love to be a part of the sales team and get people to sell the idea to build a driver team. Also take it to the next level for clients and drivers. Let me know. I don't know. I gotta see. Who is that? Who is Edwards? I don't even know you, Edward. Who are you, Edward? Yeah, this is cheap. I don't know. I built this already. I built this, Freddie. I built this already. I built my own one. I already built it. No, I'm not kidding. And mine has Poppy connected to it. So anyway, all right. So I am getting ready to roll out here. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. So who do I owe? I owe Freddie. I mean, not Freddie. God, not Freddie. Freddie's jumped in. He's every other chat. I owe Michael a code for Michael, I owe you a code for a cable. I owe you a code for a cable. Collab in the house. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who Edward Sora is. I don't know. Eduardo Sora. I don't know. Influence. Let's look at that really quick. Let me give you guys a sleeper. So let's talk about influence real quick. Let me tell you what influence does. All right. So there's been a lot of book writing, kind of book assistant type of tools to come to AppSumo. There's been about 4. I think there's been about 4. I could be wrong. There's been about 4. Influence is the only one because I've tried out all of them. I pulled them off shelves like, kick the tires. I was like, nope, throw it back. You know, you grab a big fish and throw it back. Influence, I pulled out and I says, I like this. I don't need it as a full stack because it can't do the, like, you don't need it at the $2.99. You can just get this at the $99 because it creates the PDFs, the EPUBs, and the docs for you. Now, what I had to then do was I had to go buy another software because what this helps you do is you can write a book from it, but you can drop your chapters into it and you can organize it and then you can make it read a lot better and you can see the screen a lot better. And so you can basically, you know, when you're building a model car and it says, all right, you have to put the engine in and all that stuff on your own, but we're going to give you the shell. We're going to give you the glue. We're going to give you the accessories, the door handles and all that, but you have to put the engine together and all that. I think this is a good accessory piece. It's a necessary piece as well. But the audio chapters and all that, garbage. 100% garbage. But this at a 99 cents buy, matter of fact, at a $49 value, because you're not going to do more than 35 chapters a month. At $49, this is a steal for what they give you. I think this is a steal for what they give you for $49. I highly encourage this if you're looking for a good. I'll put my reputation on this one. This one's not bad. This is a good tool. $49 is all you need for this one. You don't need. I write a couple of books, but I ended up getting 80 chapters because I use it and did some other stuff with it. So I did the $99, but I pulled $2.99 off and tried to use the audio. 11 Labs is undefeated. Anybody that's trying to try to tell you they're better than 11 Labs, they're lying. 11 Labs is the standard. So I pay for their best program on 11 Labs. Not the highest tier, but maybe the second highest tier, because 11 Labs is undefeated, right? So, let me see. I want to show you guys something else too. So this is the book that my wife and I put together because I have a travel company. And again, I have the travel apps. I have the Uber driving. I have these other apps that I created to find cruises and all that. So I'm heavily into the travel space. The reason why I'm into the travel space is because I love traveling. So I might as well create a business around it. So now I have a full-fledged business with a suite of tools around travel. So I only bring that up because my wife and I wrote a book, and Influence was very instrumental in helping me put my chapters together. Let me see if I can. It was very instrumental. So I would not have been able to get my book out as fast as I did because what I was struggling with was the layout of my book, the putting the words together on the paper and how did it look? How did it read? Right. And then because you can export it into the Amazon formats, it made it easier to get it to Amazon. So I basically saved 2 months from Influence, and it was worth the purchase for me to do it. So no, it's not an AI photo. That's a real photo of my wife and I. That's a real photo of us. I have that actual original. We were in Hawaii on Maui Beach, and that was for one of our anniversaries. I can't remember. I think it was a 20th year anniversary. So that was on there. So that's not an AI photo. And this is another photo that we have that's on the back. So to put this entire book together, so I was able to do the Kindle version. I was able to do the hardback version, and I was able to do the paperback version. I was able to do all of those, right? And it was because of Influence, I was able to get it out a lot faster. 1000% because of that. So I just wanted to let you guys know. So yeah, I have a book on Amazon, but I think because of now, one of the things that I did learn from Amazon is trying to get your audiobook on. The audiobook is a humongous hurdle. So what I did was I created my own page. Let me show you guys what I did with that. Just to give you guys some ideas. So what I was able to do was, because I couldn't get the audiobook, because it's so difficult to get on Audible, because everything has to be the right decibel. You can't be too loud here. All the sound needs to be consistent, and you need professional quality, studio quality. It was hard to do. So what I did was I created my own website, and I put the books here, but I have it here going to my Hero. And so what it is I created a bundle around my Hero package. So I'm using hero.fm. So now you can get the audiobook by just going to Hero. So you click on that, and then it takes you to Hero. So now you just get the whole book, but now it's inside of Hero. So I don't have to sell it. I don't have to sell it on Audible, and I get to keep 100% of the profits. So just stuff that I figured out. Like, so when I'm building my communities, when I'm showing you guys how to vibe code or whatever, I've done a lot of this stuff already. I've went through a lot of the heartaches for a lot of this stuff already. True story. Are you retired now or in first class travel? Are you retired now in first class travel? What are you talking about? Freddie, what are you talking about? All right. So, are you guys good? Let me see who's here. I gotta get out of here. All right. So Mini Max is an amazing tool. This guy out here just pushing all kinds of stuff. Extrapedia and Influence is juice. You Digital Vibe is putting all these. You're right though. That is true. That's a pretty good. I like that combo. Intrapedia and Influence. It's good. I like that. I like that combo. It's a pretty good combo. All right. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let you guys roll. C-Store, Digital Vibe. Digital Vibe, contact me, man. I'm going to give you a code for a Cato. You're the number 2 dude on here. And Learn by Say Expat. I'm going to give you a code as well for a Cato. What is my community link? Let me show you guys what it takes to get. Now, if you are on YouTube and you're at the highest tier, I allowed you guys to get access. I allowed you guys to get access to the community as well. But let me shoot you over the link to my new community link here. Where is it? So I don't even see it. I gotta find a freaking link. Is this it? Yeah, here's a link right here. I'll put the link up there. All right. So that's a link to the community. I think the community is like $19, $9 or $19. Is that the community? I don't even think that's the right community link. Don't use that link. Let me get rid of that link. Hold on. Let me get rid of that. I don't think that's the right link. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get rid of that link. Yeah, I don't think that's the right link. I don't even know what the right link is. I don't even know. Do you guys know what my link is? Man, I got like 50 communities. I don't know anymore. I give up. Let me see. Somebody asked me, was a Cato better than skill play? Who wants to know that? Who asked me that? Somebody asked me that? Because they're two different tools to me. Yeah, they're not. I think skill plate looks sexy, right? Skill plate. Oh my God, what is skill plate? Skill plate is, yeah, skill plate looks sexy. It has all the, but I don't know what that was. I can't remember. There's something about skill plate. Oh, because they do the oh, here it is right here. Here it is. I think this is it right here. Yeah, you could, I changed it, like if you have my highest tier or whatever, or you can link here. You have the highest tier on YouTube, or you can come here and you can get access to the community here. Might have asked you if you were leaving skill play to go to Cato. No, so I'm not leaving skill play. Skill play is, how do I say this? Everybody knows I full stack skill plate. Matter of fact, I have 2 full stack skill plates. I love for what they do. They don't give me skill. You know what it is? Skill plate gives me transactions. Skill plate gives me transactions, but a Cato gives me relationships and communities. That's what it gives me. That's the difference. That's 1000% the difference, because if I want to just do transactions, and there's something to be said about just doing transactions online, but for you guys, I have a community, I have a following. I know people's names, right? I know all of you guys' names. You guys been following me for a while. That's how I met. I met a lot of you guys just online. I want to keep that camaraderie. I want to keep that together. I want to keep that cohesiveness. And some of you guys have met each other just by just being in my communities. I like that because I'm all community. You know, I was in the military, I was in the Boy Scouts, so I do everything community based. I'm in church. I teach. I love communities. I love cohorts. So I love being around people, love growing people. I love groups. That's why a Cato, that's why I had school. And that's why Cato, I was so attracted to Cato. But if I want someone to purchase something really quick and it looks good to them and give them a good experience on the transaction, and I may never see them again, that's skill plate. Skill plate looks good. It looks good. I mean, to me, it is the best looking course creator tool that I've seen, the best looking, but it doesn't give you the warm and fuzzy, because they're like, oh, where I think they missed a point is they make this nice looking tool But then they say, oh, well, we don't want to invest in the community. So just we'll tie in we'll tie in a Discord piece that you can connect to. I think that drops it off. I never could get around that, but it did. So now I just use it for transactions. I do. I just use it for transactions. So I think that's it. Did you guys have any more questions for me? You guys are not on Note yet. I gotta bring that up. I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed that you guys are not. This tool has saved me. Oh, crap. I know you guys have seen my... You guys are not on Note yet? This tool, oh my God, for $69. You cannot, this tool, oh my goodness. This tool, so let me tell you what this tool does for me, right? This tool literally runs all my newsletters for me. Literally. And what I mean by literally is it creates all my newsletters. I don't do anything. My newsletter shows up. Let me see if I can show you. And I created a course on this too. See, I'm trying to help you guys. Let me see if I can show you guys. You know, because I always be showing stuff. It's like Jenny's always showing stuff. I got to show you guys because you're like, yeah, you didn't do that. I'm like, yeah, I did. So right here. Look at all of my newsletters. Your newsletter is ready. Your newsletter is ready. Your newsletter is ready. Your newsletter is ready. Let me show you. This is the one that was ready. I gotta work on it. Boom. It's done. Note put my newsletter together. It's done. For $69, I just tell it, I want you to find these 5 things every week for me, deliver them to my email address on autopilot. That's what I want you to do. Done. I'm telling you. Done with Note. Done. Done. Like done. For $69? I mean, done. I mean, what's up, Carlos? I'm Note with anything. Yes, anything API. You can create endpoints. This is the most sleeper tool right now. I need to put my code up here. Where's my code? I don't think you guys. Oh, I took that code out. All right. Let me get the code. So I got to put my AppSumo code up here because I don't think you guys believe me. Where's my AppSumo code? I don't even know what my AppSumo code is. So for the most sleeper tool right now is where is my code? I can never find my code. It's Note. Do we need just one Note or was it more? No, you just need one. You just need one. I think you can bring your own key too. Right, Carlos? Yeah, and Paper in Progress, you're in my community, so I'll show you how to connect it up. You already know how I give the goods out. I get the juice out. So yeah, I got to drop my link for that. I'll probably make $2 off of it, but so do you guys. You guys can listen. I'm telling you, Note is sleeper. Sleeper, put your entire newsletter together. You know how you go and you're searching for, I got to put this in my newsletter. No, mine just shows up every Monday. Boop, done. Newsletter's done. It used to take me 2 hours to put my newsletter together because I wanted to research. I wanted to have good stuff. I wanted to make sure it was relevant. I wanted to make sure it was timely. So I'd find it, then I would rewrite it. What Note does is Note finds the information for me. It has a stealth scraper, so it goes to certain sites. It goes to certain sites. It has a stealth scraper. So it go. What is going on? Everybody knows. So it has a stealth scraper. It goes out and finds the information for you and it brings it back. So what it did, it creates an API endpoint. So the information that it found, it put it in a readable format for you, right? Then it puts an endpoint on it. It puts an API endpoint on it. So what you do is you program your software to say, go find this API endpoint and then run this API endpoint through Claude and write a story on this and then send it to my email. Done. I gave you the whole blueprint. I think if you join my community, I think it's in there. It has BYOK, only open router supported. Yeah. So, and this and AI context flow, I'm just trusting on. I would say, yeah, I already have one Note and this AI context flow, I'm just trusting on. Yeah. So, yeah, you did you only get one AI context flow? Oh man, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that with the AI context flow. Don't play. All right, so I'm good. I gotta let you guys go. My son's blowing up my phone. He doesn't want anything. Probably just wants to chit chat. I think we're good. Any more questions? Yeah, Note, man. I can get the Note, people. Get it. Get Note. If you don't do nothing else, that's $69. So next week we're on with Dell. They're gonna come on. Dell is sneaky, man. Whew. Dell is sneaky. All right, everybody's good. No more questions. All right. So can I do research example? So let me ask you a question. Let me see. So it can do research as an example to go and see what people are saying on YouTube. Right? I don't know. Go on and research what people are saying in YouTube, Reddit. A lot of Reddit doesn't have their stuff open to a lot of people, but I think you know what you can do? I think you can make it log in using your Reddit log on. If I can't remember, can you do that, Carlos? I can't remember. But I know this is like a sophisticated scraper, and I cannot remember if it can log on as you and get the information. I just can't remember that. I can't remember that. So to answer your question, I don't know. I don't know. Reddit is funny because Reddit has already come out. We ain't letting LLMs. LLMs got to pay us to get our content. So I'm not going to sit here and say you can do Reddit. It could probably see YouTube stuff that's in the general search, but I probably could do, it'll probably be able to do YouTube faster than it can Reddit, but I don't think it can do Reddit though. Yeah, I don't think, is that what you said? Reddit? I don't think it can do that. Yeah. Just survive. You got it, man. Yeah. So yeah. No, man, don't play with Note. Note is the real day. Note is serious. I like it. All right. So what did we learn today? Tell us what we learned today before we wrap up. What did we learn? Anybody learn anything? Anybody learn anything about new tools? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Anybody? Anybody learn anything? Anybody see my tool? The tool that I built that I may or may not put on AppSumo? Man, you guys would beat me up. You guys won't even buy my book and leave a comment. There's no way you would buy my tool. I think you can save a browser session in Note. Yeah. You guys won't even buy my tool. You think I'm about to put my tool here? You think I'm going to put my tool? This tool does everything. It helps me write my book manuscripts. I can do full books in here, know how to do my story arcs, know how to do them. I have a briefing. I can come here. I can load my stuff. I can capture stuff. I have ChatGPT, Gamma, Poppy AI, Perplexity, Claude. You think this tool is gold, man? You think I'm going to let you guys get me out there and mess my stuff up? I manage all of my projects from here. Jenny's got 65 revenue streams. How does he do it? How does he manage it? I built my own management. It's called Alcart. And I may let you guys get this. I may allow you guys to purchase this. I could research, add copy, set up outlines. I can do everything that I'm trying to grow in my business every single day I'm in here. All of my entities, all of my companies. I'm managing 65 revenue streams. I had to build a platform that allowed me to do it. And I built my own. I don't need nobody. I built my own. Built it. Keeps up with history. What did I do last? Built my own stuff. I build my own stuff. I wanted to teach you guys, but nobody said anything. You guys don't want to learn, I guess. I don't know. Nobody wants to learn. Yes, was a good call. Saving money on influence. We'll have to check out your tool. Yeah. So no, what I've been doing now is I'm just building stuff for myself. And if I could resell it, if I have this problem, and that's where most tools come from. If you have that problem, then some other people may have that problem as well. And then you start finding out, do people really have that problem? Right? So the most valuable tool on AppSumo right now, I'm gonna let you go with this. So the most valuable tool on AppSumo right now. Who thinks they know what it is? Who thinks they know? Let me ask you guys that before I go. Somebody knows. Who knows? Who thinks they know? What's the most valuable tool on AppSumo right now? The most valuable tool on AppSumo today. It will net you 10x if you purchase it today. Now, a Cato, those are types of tools that, like I said, I bought a Cato because I really needed to replace my school. But what is a tool right now that will 10x, like 10x you? Yeah, it's Poppy. It's Poppy, man. It's Poppy. Poppy is expensive for a reason, man. Not Dell, not 10x. And then everybody doesn't have, like me, I have 4 tools. I got 5 tools in the App Store, right? I got so many different tools that I need to be able to demo them. So Dell is very valuable to me. But the tool that's knocked down, hands down, that I can show you, if I'll put this out there, if you purchase Poppy, you don't have to get the highest tier. The highest tier, like Anthony said, you're probably being greedy. But the highest tier makes you do so much other stuff. And because I program a lot, the highest tier works out for me. But to get Poppy, what I'm going to make $400K with Poppy, you could. Is tier 6 worth it for the chat bot as they have but you don't know. You don't need the highest tier. You don't need the highest tier of Poppy. You don't need the highest tier of Poppy. You don't need it. Let me see if I show you guys my Poppy room. Man, if I show you guys my Poppy room, everybody on YouTube is going to see it. I don't know if I want everybody on YouTube to see what I've built. let me see. What can I show you? I would not buy the highest tier. You don't need to. Do not buy the highest tier. No, do not buy the highest tier. I only bought it because I program. So I'm programming the bots and stuff. I'm doing a whole nother level of stuff. But you don't need to buy the highest tier. Let me see. Let me see what I can show you. My Poppy. Oh man, I don't know if I should show you guys my Poppy. Should I show them? Maybe a quick look. Maybe a quick look. So let me tell you this. Let me tell you the reason why. The reason why Poppy only makes sense to you. Poppy will only make sense to you. And the reason why I said it's 10x is because if you have a lot of content, right? If you're on YouTube, you got a podcast, you got 6-7 landing pages, you got 4 or 5 products over here, you're selling this, you're selling that, you got a book over here, you got a TikTok channel over here, you got an Instagram here, you got a store over here, if you do that, all of those things will be multiplied, amplified, right? That's why I love the tool so much, because I have websites everywhere. I literally have websites everywhere. I have landing pages everywhere. So I have maybe 350 domains that I own. I have 350 domain addresses that I own. So I have multiple projects going on at one time. Poppy is the only thing, right? And I think people are doing the malt or something like that. But Poppy does it a different way. I'm not even downgrading what Multi can do, because I have that tool as well. And I try to run them head to head. And I now know why Poppy is better. Because if I have imagine I have all these websites. I got 60 websites in Poppy. I have 5 YouTube channels in Poppy. I have three podcasts in Poppy. I have my book in there, right? If I have all of my stuff on this map, and at a moment's notice, I can generate content like that, resellable content, resellable things, it allows you to make so much money in so short a time. I cannot stress the fact that, and I know it's expensive. I know it is, but you know what? You know what else was expensive? What was that tool that we all bought? We all went hook, line, and sinker on that tool. What's the name of that tool? Task Magic. The amount of money I spent on Task Magic, if I could have had that back, because I haven't made one dime on Task Magic. And if I can have that money back, I had Full Stack too. Now they changed it and did some other stuff. Yeah, if I can have that money back, man, I'd be so happy. So that is it. Get that Poppy, man. Here's my code. You guys want to Task Magic? Yeah, it was Task Magic. Oh, Carlos. I lay awake at night because you know what it was? Let me tell you what it was, Carlos. I'm gonna let you go because I know you just what it was about Task Magic was they were they were right there. They were right there on the cusp of just before AI was starting to do AI, and we needed a lot of automation done, right? As cheap as Note is, it's 20 times as more powerful as Task Magic to me. I want to get your opinion on that, Carlos. Give me your opinion. Do you think Note, $69, is 20 times more powerful than Task Magic? You tell me. What do you think? Yeah, Stream Studio. Well, Stream Studio. Let me tell you what the problem with Stream Studio is. And I have Stream Studio. The problem with Stream Studio is you're trying to make a person change their behavior. So Stream Studio is wanting to replace, Stream Studio is wanting to replace a person's social media feed. And they just can't do that. Right. They got me on. I'm in the Amazon store as a result of Stream Studio. I have an app on the Roku stick as a result of Stream Studio. They have all these pieces and they did them very well, but it's like they're missing something too. And I couldn't remember what it was they're missing. So Carlos, you answer my question. Do you think about that? Do you think Note, $69 is 20 times more powerful than Task Magic? That's a big question. Who else wants to answer that question? Yes, I was about to say that Note is easier, cheaper, and overall better. It is. Dude, Note is freaking crazy. It's easier to use. Note by far out of all those scrapers, and we bought a lot of scrapers. But they can go into stealth. It's called anything API. It takes your search, whatever search you've programmed it to do, it adds an API endpoint to it. I don't think people are getting that. It adds an API endpoint to it. Because it creates an API endpoint, you can call that API endpoint with software, with script, with code, with vibe code. You can call that API endpoint and then have it go and do something else and add a Claude. And hey, Claude, take this information. I want you to rewrite it in this format and then send it to me. $69, best $69 I've ever spent. So yeah, it is. I mean, so to me, Task Magic, they had a window and that window's gone. That window's gone. Versus, right? And since we're talking about it, and we're just chatting tonight now, versus what Acato did. Acato never stopped building. They never stopped. I'm so impressed with what they did. I'm 1000% so impressed with what Acato did. They never stopped building. I bought them in 2021 and they first came. They said, we're going to be the next this. We're going to be the next that. I'm like, yeah, right. That's a lot of stuff you got to build. They built it. Acato, to me, I'm probably going to make a lot more money off of Acato as well. Yeah, as well. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm glad you guys, Note and Teeable, a great combo. You know what's funny about Teeable? I keep forgetting about that freaking powerful tool. I keep forgetting about that. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting about. I need to pull that off the shelf. I got so many freaking tools. Teeable. C-Store, why did you let me forget about Teeable? Man, you're leaving me hanging, man. Why'd you leave me hanging on Teeable, man? Why did you do that? So my next biggest tools are going to be, let me see. What do I anticipate the next biggest tool is going to be? I'll give it a try to Note. You don't have to get Note a try. You don't have to. It's only so what Note is going to give you, just so you know, so there's no secrets. What Note is going to give you is it has a stealth scraper. It's stealth. You tell it to go do something, and it will sit there and tell you, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, so I'm going to try another way to get this information for you. You say, hey, go pull this information from this real estate site. Go to Redfin. I want you to pull the first 5 houses that's on Trigger Street. And I want you to give me the information from those first 5 houses off of Trigger Street, and then I want you to get out. And I want you to do that every single Monday, so I can give a report on Trigger Street. Just give you an example, just stuff you can do. It says, you want me to do that? He says, yeah. And he says, then you tell her, you says, you say, I want you to run this every Monday at 9 a.m. sharp Pacific time. He said, all right, cool. So you program, it goes through, you see it going to the site, pulling the names, pulling the addresses, putting everything down. It says, once you pull it, I want you to put it into, what is that called? I can't remember the name of that language that you put API information in, but you put it into that language. I can't even think of it right now. You put it into that language, and then I want you to send it to Claude. And then when it gets to Claude, I want Claude to write up a story off each house and then send it to my email every Monday at 8 a.m. This is, oh, okay. All right, I'll do that. For $69, and it does it stealth, so you never can get caught. I ain't going to say never, but they have a different way of doing it. Carlos, what do you think it is? I don't know what it is. I want to find out about niches, what the people are saying, etc. Niches. Dude, I haven't pulled up my niches in 4 years. I don't even know what they're saying about niches. We need a blast from the past night to talk about tools we have had on the shelf, and if they are tossed off the dust and that's an excellent idea. We'll do that. We'll let me see. I don't know. We might can do that probably tomorrow night. I don't know if my wife is when she's getting back. We'll talk about it in the community. We'll find a good blast in the past. We may even just do office hours and just do that. May just do that. I want to find out about niches. I don't know what people are saying about niches. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea what they're saying about niches. I literally don't know. I don't know. So, all right, everybody's good. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you guys this because when I show it to you, you're going to be like, oh, this guy's about to start making a lot of money. I'm going to know about a niche. So people that have a specific niche, like chronic pain, etc. Oh, I want to find out about niches. Oh, dude, that's Perplexity. That's a Perplexity search, dude. That's not that difficult. I found out some things about Perplexity too, Carlos. I'll have another discussion with you about that as well. All right, so this is my landing page for my I can't even remember the name of it. This is my landing page for what is it? Noddle? I'm running into the problem. I think I'm forgetting stuff. What's the name of the tool? I forgot the name of the tool. What's the name of the tool? I can't even remember the name of the tool. The name of the tool. Oh, we've been talking about it all night. What's the name of the tool? What is it? Kindle? Noddle? Cato. Arcado. I couldn't remember the name of the tool, man, that saved my life. They just said, hey, give you $1 million for the name of the tool. So this is the landing page. What? This is the freaking landing page. To get into a Cato. It has no Cato branding anywhere. No, this is my own freaking platform. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? So the way I got it set up is a person goes to my main site, right? And then I'm trying to get them to join my community because this is a funnel, right? I put a whole funnel together. You click on that, join the community, blah, 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 live workshops or whatever. But it's a paid community. So yeah, this is kind of it's kind of that's where we're at right now. Task Magic. Know about a niche people have a specific Task Magic? Nah. Oh, Task Magic. Oh, I thought you were talking about the other magic. It's another one. Hey, I gotta run, guys. You guys have been great. Thank you guys for hanging out. I will catch you guys. We're gonna do Dale next week, and we are going to Paper in Progress said, hey, we need to have an old school, old day toss, keep, put on a shelf. Is this any good? Can we mix it into what we're doing? We're gonna have one of those. I like that idea. We're gonna do that. Hey, you guys have been great. You guys, thanks for joining me today. See you guys next time. Bye. Hey, you guys get in contact with me if you guys want those codes. All right, bye.